Okay. So, and Terran's just aiming, correct?
Yep, I use that maneuver to aim.
Okay, so Otho's now going to go. Let's give us another one. And make sure everything's good. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a little bit of threat this time, but we got a hit. It's a fairly meaty whack.
Okay, go ahead and take 2 strain.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's a
11 points of damage.
fair amount of breach and damage. Ah.
Okay. You get a good slice up its probably its neck area. But it doesn't. It's not like you cut through him completely. So it's obviously hurts him, but he's still there. He's not dead yet.
Let's scuttle back into that guard stance, just in case it's going to try and lash out again. Okay. Although Tanner will probably take it out in the meantime.
Goraz's turn.
Oh yeah, Goraz.
The API decided to shit on me.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oops.
All right, I've got it open in another window.
More windows.
Well, no. These days I just anticipate the API not working.
Pretty good.
Okay. And you cut into that the hind leg of it, and it kind of loses some of its mobility in that leg.
Oof. It's getting chopped.
Okay. Top of the round, Taryn.
Okie doke. I'm gonna use the maneuver to step away from all this madness now that he's obsessed with 2 other people. And because I already aimed, I'm just gonna fire. So let's do it. Tell me when you got the difficulty ready, and I'll fire.
Difficulty is set.
Pow! There we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna actually pass these 2 blue down the line to Otho here.
Okay.
But otherwise, I will do another 12 damage, pierce 2.
Damage.
Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna recover 2 strain. I need it. Oop, they're mine.
Okay.
You can't have them.
Thank you.
The 4th round, right? Or is it the 5th?
Feels like a 4th round.
Yeah.
All right. So I take a big shot at its flank, and we'll see what happens.
So what's your ranged or melee defense now, Otho?
It is still 4. Massive.
And you didn't disorient again, is that correct?
Do you have something boosting it?
Hmm?
Do you have something boosting? Remember, I think we had this conversation last time, and it was 3.
Yeah, there's one thing boosting it. It's the guard stance that's boosting it right now.
Oh, okay, that'd be it then.
Yeah.
I just remember we had this whole thing where we went over your armor and everything.
Yeah.
Wait, does guard stance add to your defense? Does guarded stance add to your defense?
Doesn't it?
No, it adds a black die. No.
He also
Gain melee defense +1.
defense.
Okay. I guess the last time I did it, I was doing it against ranged people, so I just totally disregarded that.
Yeah. How can it overcome such black dice?
It didn't.
I know. I'm just saying, it stands no chance.
Okay. It takes a swing at with both of those hands and a bite, and it just does not able to damage you at all.
No.
In fact, it slams its claws down into the ground, and it kind of lodges in there a little bit. And unless you want to spend those some other way, it'll keep those for the
You
next.
spent some strain, right?
Only a little bit. Only a very small amount.
Okay.
Two strain.
Yeah, you could go down to 0 if you wanted. That's one option.
I mean, this thing's probably not looking too good anyway. It's probably not going to last much longer, so I might as well harvest that strain back in.
Exactly. Extract its life force into your own.
See, that sounds about right. Jeez. All right. Time to reactivate the pain train. The infuriating defense turns into a decent attack. Here it comes.
Okay, you're set. Ooh. Okay. You you swing that saber up this time, and you just hit exactly the same place where you hit last time. And this time that saber cuts through enough that the scales on this neck are not able to resist, and you just lop its head off.
Oof.
And it collapses. Unfortunately, that head does hit you. A strain as you try to jump out of the way.
Get bonked a little bit. All right.
Karen will come over and just like shove the head off of you. It's like, you okay under there?
Yeah, I think so, actually. Just a little bruise from yeah, it's surprising the wall did a bit more to hurt me than the dragon did, but
It never even hit you. How is that
yes.
possible?
Well, I guess
Because-
wild animals rules out anyone else being here.
I mean, there is the meme of Otho at this point. So, oh wow. Well, hopefully there aren't any more of those. That didn't show up on the life scans.
No, they definitely did. It definitely wasn't a sentient.
And it was bigger than you would expect.
Bigger than a loaf of bread.
So, what do you think this thing goes for as a trophy? Got cargo space.
Just the head or all of it?
Yeah, why not both?
I don't know. I don't deal in exotic dragon heads.
Well,
Probably
I'll
not.
put it in like the refrigeration unit.
All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna haul this up for a second, and I'll be down here, and we'll see what we can do inside.
Does somebody want to do some sort of check to, like a medicine check or something to harvest make it so it's not gonna just spoil in your.
Well, he said he's putting it in his refrigeration unit. And
Yeah.
nobody questioned if that existed or not. So we're just
No.
gonna.
I know. I'm just kind of speaking out of my butt here. I'm just assuming like, well, there's cargo space. There must be some way to cargo.
Real
things
Ace
cold.
Ventura over here. Always speaking out of his ass.
I just figure he's taking all the ice cream out of the refrigeration unit.
No.
Let me get all the. Let me get all the. Gosh, what is that stuff called that fogs up?
Best
It is
envelope
cold.
pops.
Yeah, the best bimbo pop. Sure, I
Sure.
You just set him down there. The whole place starts fogging up. This bright orange.
Beautiful.
Smells good though. It's creamsicle.
Okay.
Well,
Woo.
You wanna go back on my ship, Darren?
So
What
now
for?
that combat's ended, you can make a resilience check.
To heal you of your wounds.
Oh, right, chest wound. Almost forgot about that.
Well, I mean, you just got injured, so
the gaping chest wound.
All right, so let's do resilience check first. And what does the resilience check get me? Bunch of failures.
you're dead.
Just
You failed
Yeah,
to
dude.
resist death.
Yeah, what's the check do?
Well, unfortunately, you
Died.
rolled some black dice with it. So hold on a second.
Okay. Well, I mean, they didn't come up anything, so.
Yeah, there's nothing on the black die, so the red die and the purple are the only things with anything on them.
So you got one success
Oh,
and three
cool.
advantages because you don't have any difficulty on that. I've neglected to reset it for you. Sorry, I got distracted.
Well, you did
That's
the
all right.
opposite of die.
So
lived.
you regain a wound.
Yay, 1 wound. And I guess a
3
strain. Yeah, so boop, there we go, full strain. So yeah, I'll go with you on your ship for a little bit, Goraz, and
Assuming I can open the door.
also clear the area, I guess.
I'll see if there's any other surprises waiting for us. Just kind of poke around the doorway that this thing came out of.
It didn't come out of the door.
It swooped down?
It flew from one of the nearby cliffs.
Okay. She's gonna kind of keep an eye out while heading down over towards the doorway as they're doing their business. Are there any identifying markings on this building?
Yes. It has very tattered Republic flags.
Figured.
Remind me, on a medicine check, difficulty is based on number of wounds. What is the difficulty for the
So-
number of wounds he has?
He has how many? What's your wound threshold, Taryn?
My total is 17.
And what are you at right now?
8.
So that is under half. So it's only 1 difficulty, 1 purple.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're doing it on board my ship, so I've got
Uh-huh.
everything. So you heal 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and take back. You heal 12 wounds and take back 2 strain if you have any strain.
All right, I am now perfectly healed.
Because again, I've got the 6 droids that each add +1 surgeon trait to me, and I already have 1 myself, so that's 7 plus results.
Nice. Yep, this is the medical ship.
Like I said, this is the medical / droid ship.
So it's working out great so far. So yeah.
Except for when I crash it into stuff.
Except for when you crash it into stuff. We gotta talk about your parking job, Scoraz.
I'm gonna start building droids to pilot the ship for me, because apparently having a chip in my head that gives me better piloting is not working out in piloting.
You know the pilot exam's just like an hour, right?
I passed that already.
Obviously not if you're still landing like this.
To be fair, it was harder because you landed first.
Yeah, well, you got here first.
Yeah, and then I let you land first and fucked me up. I ran Castle Run in under 11 parsecs.
We were there.
I'm an accomplished pilot. This is just a fluke.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you
Anyway.
trying to do while these guys are?
So, are the doorways sealed at all?
No. In fact, it looks like a massive blast blew them open.
Okay. So she's gonna kind of turn back to the June and say, I'm just gonna look inside the main entryway. If I don't come back or if you hear something going down, just run over. And she's going to step in through the hole. ignite
We're
your
in
lightsaber
another
to
ship.
Look around.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
It's been probably, I mean, you would have done the research before you arrived.
Mm-hmm.
There is this place was ransacked years ago. Probably, let's see, I have the timeline up somewhere. It was in the last year of the attack on, yeah, so basically 8 years ago.
Wow.
So you're not sure why they were so interested in having you check this place out, but
probably something hidden in here that the regular scavengers weren't able to find.
Well, if there's anyone who was here before and survived whatever attack happened, I guess we should at least see what happened first. I doubt anyone's around, though, given this kind of warm welcome. Goraz, there's a flight terminal over there. Maybe it's got some data.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's right over there. Don't you see it on the edge of the platform?
No.
Here, let me just turn your head. Now do you see it?
Do you mean that little thing full of garbage?
Yup, they they never cleaned that place, did they?
It's pretty much destroyed at this point.
I mean, one also wonders how you automatically know what it is. It's like you're seeing words there and just assuming that's what they stand for.
What do you mean? That's exactly what that thing is. Why else is it out here?
You don't read English, you read Arabesh. What are you talking about?
Still, if it looks completely trashed, I'll go ahead and ignore it, but I don't know if Goraz wants to do anything anyway. I'll go join Otho.
Insisting that I want to work on the thing that you pointed out to me in the first place.
Hey, I'm just making suggestions.
Yeah. So let's head on in. And now that people are kind of joining, let's see if we can get a little bit deeper into this place.
Okay, go ahead and make perception checks. Let me set the difficulty first.
I wonder if that thing fell off the I know we're not in there yet, but come on. I wonder if that thing fell off the platform or if it's walking.
What is?
It's a statue, but it's moving.
Okay, difficulty is set.
Okay.
You guys could be working together, by the way, but
we're highly independent people.
Yep.
My eyes!
Yeah!
So this is a place that has been neglected for years. There's dust inside of it. There is traffic through it, but mostly it's pretty obvious that it's wildlife. Like you see basically the equivalent of wolves going through here. You see some lots of webbing from spiders and stuff like that. You see all sorts of stuff that is evident that there's been traffic through here, but it's not like you can tell if it was recently sentient or if it's just all wildlife. The traffic ends right around here, though. Like there's no sign that any of the wildlife has gone past this point. And you kind of think, well, if there is a dragon prepared to grab you as you landed, it's likely that has been picking up anything that walked that way, so things have stopped going that way.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we'll kind of start going in through that way because it's just plain open. What's inside of here? Is this exactly what we're seeing? Like a bunch of lightsaber statues?
No.
No? Okay.
No. It's
What is
just
inside?
those are turrets, but turrets that have been destroyed. The there's more to it than just that too. But as you go through it, you realize that you're not really seeing much of anything of interest. And Taryn, you are pretty sure that you're missing something. Like, you know that there's a turbo lift, but it's not functioning. But there's also not really any stairs.
What's wrong with the turbo lift?
And here you were saying the scanning table wasn't a good idea, Goraz. This is exactly why we need the scanning table.
What did I say?
You said it was a bad idea.
Did I?
I mean,
why would I say it and then make it?
Because I paid you, Goraz.
Anyway, what's wrong with the turbo lift?
It's not functioning.
But why is it not functioning?
Do you want to do a mechanics check?
Sure.
Yep. Time to diagnose the problem.
I mean, you understand I'm only asking because I am the solution to the problem.
Yup.
Go ahead and roll. So there's several things wrong with the turbo lift. One, power's down.
That's not a problem.
Two, the repulsor lifts on the bottom of the turbo lift are damaged, and so the lift itself is on the bottom floor. You can see it down below.
Is that all?
Yes, that is all that's wrong with the turbo lift. So maybe
So,
several was a little.
I mean, if I gave it power, would it work suboptimally?
No, it won't. It won't lift without repulsor.
Well, you said they were damaged, not that they were inoperable.
Right. You'd have to fix.
I mean,
supplying power to the repulsor will not work or it will work. You can supply power to it, but they are non-functioning right now because they're damaged.
I was gonna say, is there a hatch in the actual compartment itself so that we could crawl down the shaft?
So yes, you were pretty sure that there are maintenance tunnels.
Okay, so if we need to get down there, we can do so. But first of all, let's check this area that animals did not get passed into, because that seems like an interesting place to check on this floor.
I mean, if animals aren't going in there, then it seems like not a good place to get into.
Well, the dragon was picking them all off before they got in.
But you said that the place is seeing a lot of traffic, which
from
means
animals until this point.
Yeah, which means that they were getting in.
That's probably its den, honestly.
No. All
right. So while you're fixing that up, I guess we'll check out this floor together, Otho. That seemed to be what you were up to.
Why would I be fixing this up? I can't fix this up.
You just made a 6 success roll.
It's on the bottom floor. I'm on the top floor. How do you think I'm fixing it up?
standard Jedi equipment. I don't know.
By the way, we all want to get to the bottom, so go down there to fix the thing so that we can get down there too. Why don't you just go down there the same way I go down there?
I don't know. I just didn't know what your role was further just now.
I
Anyway,
assume it's to diagnose the problem.
anyway.
Yeah, it was to figure out what was wrong with it in the first place.
And I have a
Okay.
talent that lets me power electronics from my own body.
Ah,
But apparently, because the talent also says that I can like reload energy using guns or whatever, and y'all say that your guns don't have ammunition, so it's like, well then I don't know what this talent's good for.
No,
I just gotta run for
they
the.
have
Oh.
energy cells. That's
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
ours can still run out on a proper amount of threats.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I'm just looking for a use for it. That's all. It's like, oh, here's a turbo lift that doesn't have any power. It's like, oh, this is it. Nope, it's broken.
Goras, fast charge, catch.
So I mean, you power it, and you.
Oh, I'm not gonna use it. Not gonna use it if it's not gonna work. Especially if
Gotcha.
I saw that coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is another turbo lift on the southern side of that, but
Yeah, past the trap.
what trap?
Well, the obvious trap that you've set for the players that are about to walk into it.
What trap?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's a cargo lift right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does this one look like it's functional?
It is currently locked.
Goras, maybe there's more luck on this one.
Sure.
Nice. Though we probably should cover this floor before we go up or down.
Right. Goras can still keep diagnosing them while we, wander.
Is there enough? Well, I mean, that's something we could literally just. If we're standing on top of the locked cargo lift and look up, is there a hole for it to go up?
Not up, but down.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it could go down. You see the buttons on it and say down.
Okay.
Right.
So you wander this floor, and you see skeletons of sentient creatures, Twi'leks, Zabraks, obviously humans.
Ewoks.
No Ewoks.
Ewoks are sentient.
Ewoks, barely.
Barely. Get it? Yep.
And yeah, this place hasn't really been
Cleaned up.
yeah, not cleaned up, but wildlife has fed on the bodies.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I want to make a check.
Sure. And I guess while he's checking, do they have like an obvious insignia on them?
Well, hold on 1 second. I need to. Is there a way I can hide my checks from you guys?
I'd assume.
Slash GM roll if you were just rolling it normally. Otherwise, I don't know with the API.
I'd assume that there's got to be something on the sheet.
Just saying rather than doing it in the past.
Need help? Visit the wiki. Star Wars GM dice pool.
I'll be taking your sheet over for a second.
Oh, that's just telling me what the top row does. The Group Details tab. The section was designed so the GM can keep a log of the player mechanics. So the GM doesn't have to peer into the player character sheets all the time to know what they represent.
What?
That's what the Group Details tab is for, apparently.
Oh, that's interesting.
Cool.
I'm just on the wiki for the sheet.
It's a base of operations, shared resources. Cute.
Anyways,
Nothing bad could possibly be happening to us here in opposition to us.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be perfectly
Everyone's
fine.
dead. Yeah, everyone's dead. Nothing could be happening here.
Everyone's dead, Dave.
They died
Everyone's
of
dead.
death.
Even Katansky?
Everyone's dead, Dave.
What about Larry?
Everyone's dead.
Arnold?
Everyone's dead, Dave.
Shh,
They're all dead, Dave. Everyone's dead.
okay. Also, as you're going around, you feel your mind shift, and for a in a split second, everything is brand new.
Ooh. Strange. And what area is she looking into while this happens?
Basically, as you're walking this way,
Okay.
and you turn around and you look back, and all of that is undamaged as well.
Okay. Some weird's going on here. I'm guessing there's no people that you can see, though, right? It's just the location itself.
You don't see any people currently, other
Okay.
than you do see Taryn walk up to that where he just moved himself to.
By the way,
Okay.
you took over
She's
my sheet.
gonna.
You can go back to wherever.
Well, I made the check, and then you said, "Hold on, I'm taking over your sheet." So I thought you were doing that in relation to my check before you went on to the
What check were you
visions of
doing?
the past. I wanted to see how they died.
Okay. Medicine check.
I did.
I don't see
It's
him.
literally the
there
last.
it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Then
there
I
we go.
rolled that. Then you took over my sheet. I
So
figured I was
yeah,
about to find out through seeing.
Here's what these guys have all died of unknown. Okay, you've got 3 advantages. So you see this and you are like, okay, there are animal feeding marks, and but there's no like obvious wounds.
Well,
But
blood force trauma would be visible even on a skeleton.
right, but plasma burns, right? Wouldn't.
Depends on. I mean, that really depends. So
Right.
Depends on if they went down to the
But
bone.
see, here's the thing that you're realizing: nothing makes sense.
Guys, nothing makes sense. I jump off the cliff.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Goraz.
The world doesn't make sense anymore.
These wounds they don't actually match up with the types of creatures that are on this, that have made tracks in here.
Guys, I think we found the zoo.
Could the bodies have been planted here?
I mean,
Planted bodies.
You don't see any bodies in it.
I mean, might you say that the bodies hit the floor?
And Otho's still in the phase of seeing everything as it was?
Yeah.
I mean, does Otho no longer remember?
You see, Taryn, you see. Well, I'm assuming that if you walked around, you would see.
Yeah.
But does he not? Does she not remember?
Oh, she remembers.
Well,
Yeah.
well then she would
Yeah,
remember there's bodies here. So.
Well, yeah, but she can't see them right now.
What happens if you try and touch one?
She can't find it to touch it.
Right. Well, I'm
Here's
just saying,
a-
if I was like, "Here's a body here," you don't see the body. What happens if you reach down to touch it?
Well, I mean, basically all that you guys see right now is that Otho's looking kind of weird, looking around at the walls and stuff, but she's not saying anything quite yet. She probably would say like, "There's something weird going on around here."
I'm just wondering to your
Definitely.
mental state at the moment. Like, if you try to reach a
Yeah.
statue that's on the ground now, but you would be seeing it as up there, what happens if you try and reach out and touch a statue that's fallen over?
Well, she's not trying to do that right now.
Hey, Sid.
Yeah.
So, are there actually signs of a struggle that occurred here? Or is it just bodies?
There are signs. I mean,
Like, is there a missed blaster shot somewhere?
You can make educated guesses that
Mhm.
you know. Oh, look, they came in through here and they shot and they killed these guys and right, but you're seeing blaster marks on the walls. You even see some lightsaber gashes
Hmm.
in the walls.
Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a bigger fight than I thought then. Look at this. Right up through the metal. That's lightsabers for you.
Clothing is what you were asking about also. You are seeing Republic military. On there are two bodies though that are wearing robes, like brown.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the main Jedi.
Hmm.
Well, quite a final fight if they had all just happened over here. And I'm guessing they probably have more specific lightsaber wounds and probably more obvious than the others.
No, the Jedi. In fact, their clothing you see blaster fire burns.
Just
Okay.
got docked to death.
I guess it happens to everyone.
Yep.
Well, so this place up top, uh, nothing here actually looks really all that important. It's just like basic storage. There's like no command center or computers or anything.
Oh, there's living space. There's facilities, like a flight control and
Mhm.
fuel control and cargo lift
But the
Mhm.
good stuff's not here.
but it's either the things that are still there look damaged, and then anything that might have survived is no longer there, right? So
hmm
it's either been looted completely or there's just nothing. There wasn't anything worth taking because it was just damaged.
Well, I guess they did a good job. So I guess we've kind of
Yeah.
cleared up the upper portion here then. Maybe we ought to head below then. Agoras, did that cargo elevator work?
I haven't messed with the cargo elevator.
I thought you did.
I was investigating the bodies.
That's fair. Oh, did you check?
The bodies? Yeah.
The cargo elevator.
Sure.
Are you doing mechanics or skullduggery?
Why would I be doing skullduggery?
Okay.
No, that's a legit question. Why would I be doing skullduggery?
Because skullduggery is the skill that unlocks.
Oh yeah, no, I have oh shit, I don't have the lockpick hand, do I? I have the mechanic hand. That's alright, I can mechanic a lock.
Okay, difficulty set.
I'm guessing the API shit itself again.
It's actually not gone down as many times this year or this week.
This year. I think maybe if you just don't roll or something, it shuts down, goes to sleep. I don't know.
You succeed in bypassing the locking functionality of the security panel. But the elevator is not working. The lift is not working. And you do not see any reason why it's not working.
Elevator's not working. Sorry, cargo lift's not working.
Huh.
I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, though.
It should be working.
Should be working.
Maybe we
That's
can try
weird.
the south hyperlift.
Maybe it just needs a little push, and Terran will just like jump on top of it a bit, just trying to use his own weight to see if it forces it
Jump
to move.
up and down to see if it'll move.
Yeah, sure.
Roll an athletics check.
Sure.
That's
It's even with 2 red dice, but still a success.
It's a success, but that threat makes me think of the kind of things that are going to happen.
Yeah, let's go ahead and have you take 3 strain.
Okay.
But it doesn't go. Does not. You jump up and down on it, and you basically twist your ankle or something like that, but it does not.
Well, guess we're gonna amputate.
Whoa now.
That's
Still
what
walk
happens
on it.
Like
when you have a
crazy.
cyber tech as a doctor. Sprained ankle? Let's just put a new
Paper
leg on
cut,
there.
new arm.
I mean, they don't call me a hack for no reason. And it's not because I'm good.
It's always amputation. Okay, well, maybe we can try that last elevator down the south. Hopefully that'll be fine. Also says that she trips over a very obvious bit of rubble and seems surprised that it's actually there.
I'm assuming neither of you have rope.
Of course not.
So,
Nerd.
also,
Yes.
Goraz was not actually working on a panel to you.
What was he working on?
Just a wall.
Standing in a corner jerking off,
Okay,
apparently.
okay. Hold on. Goraz, what are you doing?
I'm working on this wall. What's it look like I'm doing? I don't know.
All right. Hold on. Otho's gonna walk to the place that she sees the panel at, and she's gonna try and activate it that way.
Okay. The elevator starts moving.
Okay, so I see that. What do they see?
The elevator starts moving. The cargo lift starts moving.
Okay, but
Put
where
the
do...
top on before it changes its mind.
Wait. Where do we see her activating the elevator from?
Like in the air.
So let's say she's here. Goraz was here.
Oh.
Oh, I thought this was the thing I was messing with.
Yeah.
This is the control. So she messes with the panel here and then gets over here and moves it.
Well, what the hell was I messing with?
You were trying to bypass. See that little panel right there?
Right, but you... Oh, no, I didn't. I don't pay attention to edge of the map.
Just
Well, you
use the
tried.
button, lads.
Well, my problem is that I can't focus it on the stream, so I don't tend to look at that very edge of the map. Everyone that dies on that side of the screen never existed in the first place.
Just
Okay.
Twilight Zone, yeah.
So
It's cornfield.
Yeah. So after like doing that weird thing on that bit of wall, just be like, nah, that's how it's done. Can't believe you didn't see that one.
Okay, but where did the power come from? This place doesn't have power. Where'd the power come from?
I don't know. Maybe it's got a self-contained generator.
All right,
Beats
well,
me.
I guess you're fixing your ship from now on, since you're the mechanical genius.
Maybe it's one of them electric fields.
Maybe. Oh.
Oh, cool. We're in the biggest, widest, most open
That's
area.
Yeah,
Big
seems to me
thing.
where the AT-AT fight happens.
The AT-AT fight. Jesus.
Gosh,
What?
I'm having
Shadows of the
Empire. Yeah,
Yeah.
flashbacks. That whole sound.
Well, it's either that or that turret down there in the bottom right is gonna turn.
Turret fight.
Well, I mean, you're the one that can redirect blows. It's literally your fight.
Can't deflect it back at them though.
No? Is that like an
No.
extra power?
Yeah,
Hey.
it's another special thing.
As you guys start coming down, you realize it's almost as if the passing underneath the floor of that lift. So as soon as the lift kind of goes down, the detritus and damage that you saw before is gone.
For all of us or just Otho?
Oh. Either this place was sealed or this is
And then as you
a
come
front.
down to this level, which is quite a bit down below, you realize that this level is much more open and shows no sign of damage at all.
Ooh.
The air must stink, though.
I'm skeptical.
So does this look like a
And-
large hangar?
This is a large hangar.
How dark is it?
Okay.
And as you this down here, so it's not exactly the same direction, right? So this area down here is kind of off. So if you landed on the platform here and the elevator was here, you are now here, but that opening kind of goes this way.
I do like most of your hand is off screen.
I don't see my monitor. Hold on.
Okay, so
Yeah, don't worry.
Miming above camera.
So yeah, right, the elevator comes down here, and then it's coming this way.
All right, so it's vernacular. Vernacular.
Yeah, it's not angled the same way.
All right. Still, this is interesting. I say we get out of the open here. But this whole area is actually empty, correct?
There are ships there.
Was it illuminated?
Yeah.
What kind of ships?
Ghost ships.
Like speeders.
Okay.
Speeder
And
ships.
As you come down, this person comes from over here and starts walking towards you.
Oh damn! Wasn't expecting people to actually be here.
Yeah, amazing that.
So let's see, kind
Go
of
ahead.
turn.
Yeah, I'll take a step
Surprise.
over. I'm going to appear nonchalant. Go, hey, how's it going?
And he pretty much ignores Terran and moves straight towards the Sith and bows. My lord, we weren't expecting anyone to arrive today. And
well,
he kind of looks at Terran and does your slave speak for you?
he is loyal and useful, but I will speak for myself. There has been a change in schedule.
Very well. What can I do for you?
I'd like an inspection of this base, see if it's remaining in good shape. Hopefully nothing has gone lax here.
Okay, make a deception check.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second while I set the difficulty.
Cutting so low.
Difficulty set.
Okay. Oh, hold on, wait. Oh, that's incoming. Yeah. Okay. Bada bing. We got him, boys! That's surprising.
Absolutely. And he begins to walk back the way he came.
So yeah, like she's like she's just saying, excellent, lead the way, and then she'll like turn to Taryn and just go like
Taryn just kind of smirking at you a little bit, but he gives you like a little thumbs up.
okay, let's go.
And in here is kind of a haphazard mix of crates, just like that. And he basically picks up this data pad that he put on a crate and stows it, and then he begins walking around and says, "Well, this is our receiving and shipping area."
Not very well organized, is it?
Well, we just received our monthly cargo allotment, and so we're having to move it around as we catalog. And then he opens the door here and walks through, and you walk into this here. Sorry. Is Goraz walking with them, or is he just...
I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't.
Okay. So you all come into this room. He closes this other door, and it's an airlock, and you feel the pressure change as he adjusts the pressure, the air pressure, and then this one opens up, and he walks through.
All right. So these hallways are like fairly obviously carved out of the rock, right?
This is not to scale, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tunnels and stuff. And he points. He goes to this door. He doesn't open it, but you can see in it that says something about generators.
Okay. She's good. Got to see they're still functioning and in order. She's going to turn to Taryn and say, "Make sure you record everything. We need to make sure we have a accurate record of this place."
Yes, my lord.
No records can be made, please, as per the council's wishes.
Yes, of course. I guess I'll just have to
Would
muddle
you like
along with
Boris
my
to
own
make
memory.
a visual inspection then of their generator?
Just giving you a tour.
It's gonna look through the window. Oh, yeah, that's a machine, all right. Anyway,
And this door says something to the effect of R&D.
okay.
And then you go in here, and it's obviously mining and machining.
Okay. So does it look like they're trying to dig somewhere, or does it look like they're extracting materials?
They are extracting materials and trying to basically extract materials from the mine.
Okay, she's gonna say, I well, I expect that the labs are not short of materials. And
he says, to be honest, Master, in my opinion, as little as that matters, this is a very inefficient source of the and he would kind of stop and look at you and says, the raw materials.
Would you rather have your shipping schedule expanded?
It's time, in my opinion, Master. We should be looking at extracting from this facility.
I'll take your concerns into consideration, but stay the course as of now.
Taryn, I think, is gonna kind of like open one of the crates, just take a peek, and just identify what is it that they are getting raw materials of.
It's hard to really tell without like a microscope, but it's a metal, a raw metal.
Mhm.
So it's not like it's polished or anything like that. It's just metal.
It's nothing obviously special. Okay.
Yeah, it's not something that you can without a heavy look through some sort of microscope would know anything. Or
Mm-hmm.
so he walks down here, and you see basically beds. And
Hey, look, the rec room.
Nice.
and as you walk in here, give me a second. You see a Duros and a Trandoshan sitting, eating. And they look up at you disinterestedly, and this guy walks past them into here.
In we go.
Workforce seems a little lackadaisical. Shit. Oh no.
He just kind of goes, these are the ones that are off duty.
Regardless.
The mines are down below. And as you walk into here, he says, and other than taking you down into the mines, that's our facilities. I assume you've seen upstairs.
Yes. Fairly good, nah, shit, hold on. You've hidden this place well from any interlopers. I trust you've had no problems with anyone poking around.
We occasionally get wildlife that comes in, but they don't last very long.
All right, well, and who are these two people here?
They're basically they're dressed the same way as the Solstein.
Okay.
And I mean, they're wearing what you as a Sith would recognize as, worker attire.
Yeah.
Their caste is probably slave,
Mm-hmm.
indentured servant more than outright slaves.
Okay. Very well. You appear to be. This facility seems to be running satisfactorily. Satisfactorily? Yeah.